Okay, so we have some parts unveiling for the M92. As you see here, I can adjust it. I'll do what I can to make this quick. Talk about pistol grip. I'm partial to a pistol grip that is one piece. I don't want it to have back straps for a firearm like this. I don't want it to have you know, multiple slide-on features and stuff like that. I did get this MO AK grip. It does have a storage compartment in the bottom. Now the MO Plus I have on my AR. This is the MO AK grip, and as far as I know right now, for a MAGPUL, this is the only one they have for the AK. It's not very expensive, costs about 20 bucks. One of the things that I don't like about it is that it is hard plastic. It is not a like the MO Plus is a rubber feel in your hand. This is hard plastic in your hand, and it will be an improvement off of this one because of the width. But as far as this one here is just the same type of thing. I do like how that this has that groove here. Because when you're holding it, your finger is, it gives room for your finger. So that's the grip that I'm going to go with for now until I can find a better solution. Being it only costs 20 bucks, I'm not too concerned with it. The next thing I got, and I've opened up these boxes in advance. This is, most of the stuff I got here I got off of eBay, but this I actually got directly from the manufacturer, and from Rapid Fire Tech, RFT USA, and this Bud Scott with his phone number for the place. Check out rapidfiretech.com. They got some pretty cool stuff there. So this is the PAP Serbian M92, also for the M85 if you have one, AK-47 single point sling adapter. Okay, now this is the item, made in the USA, which is always good. Honestly, I look for made in the USA for all this kind of stuff if I can. Now, first looking at this, what this does is this fits, I guess, like this, and then when you install the grip, it just locks it into place. I'm hoping that's the case. We'll have to see when I do the installation. And then a HK style hook is what I'm going to be using for my sling on here. I think I'll be curving it up. If you look at the firearm, it's going to basically look like that. I guess you could probably install it this way if you wanted, but I don't want that down by my wrist. So it's going to be like this. So this is the RFT made in USA part that goes on the when you put on the pistol grip. It just mashes in just like that. So that's going to be on there, made in the USA, which is good. For all you trigger guys out there, this is the, what is this, from Krebs Customs, the Krebs hook, I guess is what you call this thing. It's a retaining hook for your trigger pins, and it comes with a glossy printout page shows you exactly how to install this. It basically retains your trigger pins in place. Instead of the shepherd's hook wire that's in there, you use this guy. So that's a very cheap. I got this for like $3. It's well worth it. They have different configurations, but this is the Krebs version. So there we go. And what do we got here? Some HK hooks that I got. These are cheap. Now the only problem I have is sling attaching. I have the plastic plastic clips that go into a single point sling that I have right now. So right now that has a swivel hook on it, or swivel quick disconnect. Okay, so part 2. I think we just talked about the HK hooks. I'm going to be trying to figure out what I have to purchase to get them to attach to a sling, because the current slings I have sewn in attachments. So what else I got? Okay, so this is, some say it's not really a needed requirement, but from Amazon I got a CNC Warrior M92 PAP Muzzle Detent pin and spring. Now, there's not much to it. If I could show it to you. Basically comes with a detent, a pin, and it's spring activated. What it's for is, for those of you, I'm sure people know, that when you go to remove your thread protector, of course takes a little Dremel tool to get the weld off, but right on the end here, I don't know if you can see, but right on the end there is a hole, and then there's a hole right there. Basically what you do is when you take this thread protector off and you put your flash hider or whatever you're going to have on there, and I'll show that in a later video, there will be a notch in that flash hider. The notch is for the pin that will come out of there here and spring activated, so when you tighten it on, lefty by the way, it will hold it in place so it doesn't back off, and then you can remove it by pushing the detent in and unscrewing it, but it's to keep it in place so it doesn't work its way off when firing. I've heard people say that just put some Loctite on it and hold your flash hider on. You don't really need that. For me, if it's there, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go with it. So that's why I purchased this item. It's very cheap. Doesn't cost much. Makes the gun the way it's supposed to be. I'm guessing safer to operate. So as of right now, these are the parts that I have. I'm waiting on a flash hider and then an enhanced safety for this thing. I'm not pleased with the safety at all. This safety has the notch for holdback. Right, that was easy. Because one of the things that I don't like is the magazines that I have, the steel Russian or whatever they're from, Bulgarian, or I don't know where they're from, they have a bolt holdback feature, but unlike the AR where you have a bolt holdback, and you take the mag out and it stays. With this, if you take the mag out, it immediately goes back, the bolt goes forward. That's just the design of the gun. I'm not complaining about it, that's just the way it is. But the safety I'm getting has a larger manipulating tab here, more rounded, and I think it's over here to be exact. So it comes out a little bit farther, and it'll be easier to manipulate with your finger. So yeah, I like the firearm. I'm pleased with it. I'm happy to show you what I am doing to it. The only other thing I can think of is the wood. I'm not going to change the wood. I don't need to put in a rail or anything, attach a light or any of that kind of garbage. I'm probably just going to finish it. In other words, I might stain it, maybe something a reddish color, and seal it really good so it's pleasurable to look at. I don't mind the plain wood as it is, but I'd like to protect it a little bit and you know, true oil it up so that it's bang resistant, or more bang resistant. But yeah, that's it. I like this firearm. It's fun. I like the parts that I have for it so far, and yeah, it's a great firearm. I highly suggest you go out and get one for the enthusiasts out there, and have a lot of fun with it. Cheaper ammo, a lot of fun to shoot, and opens up some eyes and people that are watching. So